I love great conversations. Hi, my name is Angel Jones. Thank you for joining me on 12-minute convos where I help you create a brand of your own unique, real self. Listen in as I have conversations with amazing people from all over the world. Good day, Amber Wright. How are you going on this wonderful, beautiful day?
I'm doing fantastic today. How are you?
I'm excellent, actually. Great pleasure to connect with you right now. What part of the world are you in right now?
I live in Southern California.
All right. And which of your talents is responsible for us connecting?
Oh my gosh. I would have to say my gift with words, my way with words is why I'm here.
Okay. Well, can we talk?
Absolutely. Yes, we can.
Oh, wonderful. Tell us about the book. Can we talk?
Yes. I loved how you made that transition there. The name of my book, I published it this year. It's called Can We Talk? 10 Life Lessons on Finding Your Voice and Finding Yourself. And it's a personal development book for anyone who wants to do exactly that. They want to learn how to take their inner voice off of mute, turn up the volume, and speak their truth.
Love it. Did you plan for that to rhyme, or did it just coincidentally rhyme?
You know what? That's actually the first time that I've said that way. So.
Well, it sounded great.
Thank you.
Who did you learn the skill of becoming an author from?
The internet. I've wanted to write a book for a really long time, but I actually say in the introduction of it that I hadn't lived enough yet. So I lived my life. And when I felt the time was right, I sat down and said, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to commit to it. I didn't know anything about publishing a book or CreateSpace or Amazon or anything, but I sat down and just committed to doing the work. And once I got it done, thankfully, some really wonderful people were put in my path that helped me to get this done and get it out into the hands of people.
Will you write another book?
I will. I'm thinking about doing a series of the Can We Talk series of books, and the second one that idea is tumbling about in my mind.
When you say Can We Talk, I hear one song immediately. Can we talk for a minute? Yeah, can we talk?
Tevin Campbell, absolutely.
Yeah.
Which I happen to love, so it still kind of works because that's what comes present of mind for most people, including me.
That's good. It speaks to the power of words again, doesn't it?
Yeah, and they are powerful. We can associate to something because especially that song in particular, it makes you think about a fond time in your life. If you are in my age class, it's just when you were growing up and, his music was really good. It was kind of grown for his age at the time, but that song in particular was just amazing. And you kind of attach those memories to those three words. Can we talk?
Where's the best place for someone, Amber, to connect with what you're doing?
I'm all over the internet. I would say that I'm on the book, the bird, and the gram at Talk to Amber. The name of my website is talktoamber.com. And you can email me at amber@talktoamber.com. I'm pretty accessible.
Great. And what's one other thing you've done consistently over the last 3 years?
Work 2 jobs.
Wow. 2 jobs. Is it that you're doing your job and the work you love, or is it 2 jobs?
The first.
Okay.
I used to work in higher education. I did that full time, and I would teach college courses at night in public speaking and interpersonal communication. And then I left. So I did my Talk to Amber stuff by late night, and I left the full-time job 3 years ago, and then teaching became my primary job. So I teach at 2 community colleges in my area, and then I would run Talk to Amber and supplement to that. So I'm a busy woman.
What are you teaching?
This semester, I'm teaching 2 classes in small group communication, and the other is public speaking.
Sweet. How does that make you feel?
Makes me feel fantastic because I know that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing in life.
Suggest to someone out there who's listening why they should do what they are supposed to be doing in life.
Your gift is someone else's struggle. And by not discovering that gift or not opening it, it's like letting it sit there on Christmas Day, but forever, just wrapped up. You're keeping someone else from finding the freedom that they need to go and be a blessing and to go be of help and of service to someone else.
Amazing audience, you're hearing it live here from Amber Wright. Again, you can connect with her at talktoamber.com. That's talktoamber.com. Amber, let's switch gears for a moment now and let me invite you into my time machine that is surrounded with beautiful, warm, blue Caribbean water. Amber, what is your earliest childhood memory?
My earliest childhood memory? I don't know.
What pops out immediately?
Playing with my sister. She's older than me. And she was, just being kind of not even really playing, but being tortured by her because she's me as a baby sister, but she's one of my best friends.
How old do you think you were?
Oh gosh, when these memories kind of come to my mind, maybe about 5 or so, and yeah.
Why do you think this memory is so clear?
Because she was on my mind actually this morning, and I said that I was going to call her, and I haven't yet. So when I think about I think that's why that came to mind first, because
right.
when I think about my youth and my childhood, she was a big part of that. And my mother always used to say that you and she are all each other has, so you need to treat each other well. So that kind of becomes the banner.
Yeah, the banner. So if it is you needed to connect the dots to that memory and who you are today, how would you connect it?
I think it makes me a good mom to my kids, ironically, because that same idea, it's really great for me to see, because I have 2 girls like my mother did, right? So it's really great for me to see them foster their relationship as sisters. They're 5 years apart. One is 6 and the other is 2. But just being present for them and laying that foundation for them that my mom set for me and my sister, of just knowing that, like, that's your person. She's your person. So make sure that you always look out for her. It's kind of special.
It is. Well, can I offer an interpretation to the thought picture you created in my mind?
Sure.
I love the idea of your words and the power of your words. Your mother said it, right? That you and she are all that you have, right? Like you both have each other. And to see now that those words said way back when, and the value that they have now, that you see them in your children, that those 2 girls, they're all they have in terms of each other and the friendship, even though they're 5 years apart. It's just fascinating that you would go on now to write a book, right? Speaking about Can We Talk, right? With your earliest childhood memory being with your sister. And today, you just saying, hey, I need to talk to my sister. So again, just the power of words and the value of that one statement, can we talk?
Yeah. And some more insight about the title and why I think it resonates is because most times when someone says that to you, can we talk? It means there's something either serious, profound, or challenging that's coming. And I wanted to frame the book in a way that let people know that this is me sharing my story. It's not a memoir, but it's me sharing my life experiences and the lessons that I've taken from them, so we can talk about really important things, so that way the reader can take from it whatever they need, but hopefully get from it whatever they need to help them live a better quality of life.
Yeah.
And words really do have the ability to do that.
I love it. If we fast forwarded to when you were 12 years old, what was your favorite song?
When I was 12, that was 1992. I feel like Color Me Bad comes to my mind. Not that it was because it was my favorite song, but because it was popular around that time.
Right.
And just as a caveat here, it's not that I have amnesia when it comes to my childhood, but I also moved around a lot when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So those become that's how I have these markers about my past, because I went to 3 different high schools in 3 different states.
Wow.
There's a lot of moving in a short amount of time. So all the things before them kind of feel like a blur.
Yeah.
But anything that was at the top of the charts in R&B and pop at the time was my favorite song, because I'm a music lover.
And there we go. Well, Amber, we've arrived at our destination, but before we get off of this time machine, there is a small declaration form. So it's yes or no, possibly a bit more. We're going to move pretty quickly here. Are you ready, Amber?
I am ready.
Amber, have you chosen someone to pass on your skills to?
Yes.
Are you married?
Yes.
Do you have children?
Yes.
2 girls, right? Do you believe in God?
I do.
Do you have an inner circle of friends?
Of course.
Do you watch TV for more than 3 hours a day?
No.
How about 3 hours a week?
Possibly.
What about screen time, the phone and or the computer? Is it more than 8 or less than 8 hours a day?
A day? Less. Well, no, maybe more.
Are you right? I told you I would slip that in there. Yeah, she's Amber, right? Well, Amber, hey, if you had to share with us your own unique real statement, a statement that represents who you are, what would you say that is?
Everything that we've been talking about, and that is your words have power. So you use it wisely.
Love it. Amber, this has been a great pleasure. Before you leave, is there anything else you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
Thank you all for having me today, and I hope to hear from you soon.
Amber Wright, thank you for being on What is Inspired by 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones.
Thank you.
Thank you for being on 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones. Stay tuned for more from our advertisers.
Diabetes is a mountain pandemic. It's a disease that's not acute but chronic. Similar to this rhyming method, I have simplified the definition, the signs and symptoms, and the complications of diabetes for both adults and children in my books, Poems for Patients, A Focus on Diabetes, and The ABCs of Diabetes for Children. These books are available on Amazon.com, and for more information, you can visit my website, poemsbyaj.com. That's poemsbyaj.com.